Howdy y'all, and welcome back to I Am Abled Because I Am is Able. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my mobility devices or braces or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. And some of the misconceptions and confusions about why I still wear them, and yeah, I don't know. So here we go. First of all, the obvious. Yes, I'm wearing my wrist brace again. Why do I wear this? Well, I have carpal tunnel type symptoms, not quite carpal tunnel syndrome. Basically, carpal tunnel syndrome is a pinch of the nerves around the wrist area. I don't know the exact area anymore because I looked into this over a year ago. But it's a condition of the wrist area that affects the hands and even down the arm. I do not technically have carpal tunnel, although one doctor did temporarily diagnose me with it. My carpal tunnel syndrome symptoms occur when I'm having more problems in my neck. So basically, it is actually because I have nerves in my neck that are pinched that causes problems radiating into my hand. Fun! So I wear this when I'm feeling basically like somebody is giving me a giant rope burn on my wrist or anywhere in my hand down to about my elbow. And that's because it helps me not brush up against stuff, not get hit by stuff, not accidentally lift stuff or pet my dogs with that particular hand that's on fire at the moment. It just kind of is more of a comfort thing than an actual like, oh, your wrist is injured. No, it's not. It's just my nerves just having issues because it decided to have issues. Okay, my second one is my neck collar. Now, I actually have two different kinds. There's a soft collar and I don't know, hard collar? Stiff collar, I don't quite know the exact terminology. I have both, partially because when I first hurt my neck, I mean, it's not a broken neck, so they didn't really have a need for the collar. But over time, it became apparent that I did need something to help stabilize so that I didn't irritate the nerves in my neck. And I found that the soft collar, which is basically just a spiral of soft foam with some fabric around it and a little notch for your chin, it just kind of made me feel like someone was choking me. So I got this lovely thing, and it has actually been pretty awesome. I would model it for you right now, but frankly, I don't want to deal with my hair. But the reason why I carry this around, even when I'm having a pretty decent day, is I never really know when my neck is suddenly just going to not handle having its, I don't know, discs compressed or its nerves irritated, whatever it may be. There are many different things that can cause my neck to be irritated, which can cause me to be really tired, which can cause physical pain, which can cause issues with memory, issues with hearing, issues with seeing, all of those different things. And when I'm starting to notice any of those, I'm like, I need to stabilize things before I get home. So I tend to put this on when I realize that my neck is not doing the job that it should, and it needs a little help. So no, I'm not trying to get sympathy. No, I am not trying to claim any kind of disability insurance fraud or anything like that. This is actually a needed device for me, but it's not needed 24/7 any longer, which is really awesome. I can go most places without it being on, but I still have it attached to my purse at all times because I just never know when my neck is just going to be done for the day. So I usually wear it at church because sitting up, watching somebody in front of me with like nothing high enough to really rest my head against for a long period of time is very draining. So typically I'll wear this mostly at church or when I'm in the car, because those are the most aggravating things to my neck is the position of sitting while watching a sermon for that long and the stopping and starting of the car. So there you go. So when you see someone with a neck collar that sometimes is on, sometimes is off, don't jump to any conclusions yet. Get to know them. Ask them, what's that for? Because you never know. Someone like me doesn't need it 24/7, but I do need it at times. So there. That's my neck collar. What else do I have here? So this is basically a cross between a corset and a girdle. Why do I wear this? Well, sometimes when I am really spent with my neck nerve issues, it's really hard to hold myself up, and anywhere from my neck to my shoulder blades to even my back is just really not having it muscle-wise. It just doesn't want to do the job. So this can help me sometimes along with my posture brace, which I'm about to show you. I also sometimes use this because of abdominal issues that I have sometimes because, well, I have celiac, and I also have had bleeding ulcers and all that lovely stuff. So I have abdominal issues from every now and then, and this helps me get by. I don't know what you call it. It could be a girdle, it could be a corset. It doesn't really match either one exactly, but it helps me. So there you go. Now, one of my other favorite things that I will try and figure out if I can post a link from Amazon to, because that's where I got this, is a posture brace. It's really cool. Actually, I will model this for you if I have enough time, which it looks like I do. All right, so put it on thusly. Let me see if I can find the other side. There we go. Strap it on like that. Find the Velcro. Now, if you really need this thing, you might need help putting it on. Probably shouldn't have done this with my wrist brace on because it has Velcro. And my wrist brace is kind of attracted to Velcro. Ha ha ha. Okay, so kind of hard to see through my... So, it straps around the shoulders, and then you can have it out as far as you need, and then under, around the ribs. There you go. I actually really like this. I was recommended a posture brace pretty, I don't know, within the first year and a half somewhere. But most of them, the shoulders were actually too thin, and it caused more nerve problems down my hands. Or the back was too stiff and it caused problems. Or it was just too hard to get in and out of, and I couldn't do it on my own. And so there was just all these little issues with a lot of the ones that were recommended to me. And I pretty much gave up until my mom found this one on Amazon, and I'm like, well, it's worth giving a try. It's pretty affordable. So we got it, and I really like it. There are just two problems which keep me from wearing it too often, or for too long and in public that much. First of all, it accentuates a part of my body I don't like being accentuated while in public. But also, it's got Velcro right where the shirt goes. And, yeah, if I wear a sweater, which I like to do, okay, it can actually be a problem getting on and off. So there are those problems. But it is really great. It's softer, so that's nice. This is more flexible, so your back isn't like too corrected, but it also does help correct your back a bit. It keeps you from being for too long without making it hurt. So I really, really like those facets. It's also thicker than most posture braces on the shoulder area, and you can move it around a little bit to be more towards the outside of the shoulder or a little further in. So for me, this is great. It comes in a few different sizes, and no, I'm not being paid for this at all. This is just from me to you, my little recommendation. If you A, need a posture brace, or B, you're dealing with nerve pain and you can't quite figure out how to help it, this could help. You never know. Yeah, so there you go. Those are my mobility aids at this point in my life, at this point in my recovery. I hope maybe this has been a little informative to you. Yeah, if you see me about with one of these things, you're welcome to ask, are you okay? Are you in pain today? Why the brace? But yes, I will be seen in these every now and again. Sometimes it's because of physical pain. Sometimes it's because of nerve problems that are making me really exhausted. And I just don't have the strength to hold myself together. Just plain old truth. Some days I don't have the strength to hold myself upright. And the only way to get out of the house is with these. That's why I consider them mobility aids. Some people need wheelchairs and walkers and crutches or whatever, which I have in the past too. And I need this, or this, or this, and sometimes the corset. All right, well, thanks for watching so far, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Do you have any kind of unusual mobility aids that sometimes you feel a little self-conscious wearing in public? Or using in public? I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to hear. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Comment below, but keep it loving. You can comment either on Facebook or on YouTube, depending on how you're viewing this right now. And yeah, have a blessed day. Bye, y'all.